Okay, I decided to do another video, kind of related to Lush, I suppose, in a way. My cat. Sorry about the light quality, it's terrible in here. Anyway, this is purely created just to talk quickly. Oh, sorry, things everywhere. Ignore this, it's missing. It never actually fitted in the first place. That is Alfie. Anyway, I want to quickly talk about the Bois Ultra Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. Now, these are very expensive. These are nearly £8 per packet. And this is what the packet on the inside looks like. It's very plain, gives you quite clear instructions, and they don't work, to be honest. I will be doing a video of me taking off a different strip. Put it anywhere. I'm just about to get another type of nose strip. These do work. These are very cheap. For Americans, I'm going to give you some bad news. I don't think they sell it in the US. It's called Clarity. It's from Superdrug. But if you want to ship it from here, then that's fine with you. These are very cheap. These are about £3. So, you know, you're saving a whole lot of money. These are the Clarity Skin Rescue Blackhead Clearing Nose Strips. These, as soon as you open them, there's 6 nose strips. The wrapping's a little bit more nice. The one thing I do realise is different, which I wish they had, is if I rip these open quickly, it's very easy to take off. Okay, so you're never going to get confused which one's which, to be honest, because it's very uncomfortable here. There we go, Alfie. Okay, this one here is the really expensive. This one is the cheap. Now, I don't know if you can see. Oh, these ones don't have it. That's unusual. Oh, yes, they do on the back. You can't really see it on YouTube, but these have like a cut in several places to let it. So it's easy to get on your nose. On this one, there aren't. It's just a strip for your nose. This is the side with the plastic on. You just rip it off, put it on your nose when your nose is wet, and you're going. This one, I had to wait for about an hour and a half to get any result, and even then it only took one blackhead out. This one I left on for 10 minutes. It's incredibly powerful. If you have any spot on your nose, do not leave it on for more than 5 minutes. It'll work in 5 minutes. It gets rid of, for me, about 30 blackheads at a time, and my nose is covered in blackheads. I'll be taking a few photos and a video of me taking off this later on. It is now 11:15 on October. Don't even ask what the date is. It's around the 14th. In fact, I think it is the 14th. It is a Wednesday today. I am not in school because I have a cold. If you can't hear me coughing and sneezing, then, you know, that's up to you. Anyway, so this is the really cheap version. I'll be doing a review of this one as well, but it isn't very good. If you want to have something that works, use this. Although, don't leave it on for too long. I'll be back on in about 10 minutes, maybe 5, maybe later, I don't know. To tell you how it goes. I'm not redoing this one today. But, you know, if you want to see me use it, I will, because I've already bought it, I may as well. So, you know, you can get these from Superdrug, Boots, preferably I think from America as well, except the packaging might be a bit different, I'm not sure. If you go onto YouTube and type in "watch me pull out my blackheads," you'll find this girl taking off these strips and it working perfectly for her, but it might just be because her pores are larger and easier to access. Or maybe she just exfoliated more than I did. I exfoliate with the St. Ives products to get my blackheads out. and to get my nose sort of prepared for this. I'm never going back to these. You know, my mum can use them if she wants, but she doesn't really have any problem with blackheads. It runs in the family, you know, you have it, you know, you have blackheads and paws and everything else. When up to about the age of 25, then you just stop having them in our family. So I'm just about to do this. I'm back in a minute. I'm not going to link it onto this video because I've only got like 5 minutes left. I'm going to do a review of my facial products, including St. Ives Clean and Clear. I recently bought the Clean and Clear Spot Advantage treatment, the kit, you know, the one that's like £8 from Superdrug. I always buy cosmetics and everything from Superdrug because it's a little bit cheaper. If this were a Boots product or a different brand, it is a Superdrug only brand, as you can see there. It's backwards, but it is Superdrug, trust me. It would be a bit more expensive. You know, if you went and bought this in Boots, you'd be paying about 50p extra. So, you know, you can save a little bit of money going to Superdrug. And also, it looks nicer than Boots, to be honest. And, I don't know, there's nice and cheap food in there. You get drinks that are very cheap. Everything's very cheap in there, but it's all very good quality. Oh, by the way, just because Alfie went away, these strips, if you put them on your nose, and then, you know, with water underneath it, I'd sort of ask you to dampen your nose, to wash your nose slightly, you know, dry it off when you've got it on, sort of dab your face with a towel, because if you leave your nose wet, it's going to clog it up and wreck it, basically. You don't want to have this on when you're in a shower, because it will just come off. So I look forward to speaking to you later.